Hello, everyone. Welcome to Moon TV. I am your guide and mad scientist, Paddington. Tonight, we're going to be looking at a bunch of old videos that we've sourced from a few different places. And this is not just a normal stream. There is an interactive element. So if you want to type in chat, okay, don't type it yet because then I go away. But we have a bunch of channels. They're not that many. This is broadcast TV after all. But we have a handful on a few different subjects, for you all to take a look around and explore to your heart's delight. So when you're ready to hit go, hit exclamation mark channel, and then pick a number between 1 and 10, and chances are you'll find something there. Good luck, have fun. That is not one of the... You have started off with 2 of the ones that I do not have. And also make sure there is no space in the command. The commands don't work if there's... Okay, smartass.
This tells us something about the amount of traction a vehicle can develop. Here, the same test is shown being applied to a gravel soil under similar conditions. Another effect which is studied is that of low gravity, here being tested on a free-falling device known as an Atwood-type machine. It reveals what happens to a soil in gravity only 1/6 that of Earth.
Unless the explosion occurred near the ground or water. In this case, radioactive materials are trapped in the particles of dirt or water thrown up by the explosion. When these particles fall back to Earth, they may be dangerous. So get indoors immediately after a ground-level explosion.
Explorer, in a piggyback configuration for ionospheric studies. Already, the results of this completely successful experiment have added considerably to our knowledge of the ionic sheets surrounding the spacecraft. The two are orbiting within approximately 1 mile of each other, conducting related measurements. Also, the
Now here's Curly. What's he going to do? He backs up to the tree and slaps Mr. Dog across the nose with his sharp claws. Anyhow, it seems that Mr. Dog only wants to play. But this is too rough.
Any product that makes the grade this far is close to the home stretch. Several months have gone by, but a lot has been learned. The percolator brews good coffee. It's styled right and it can take it. But most important, it's something which has been thoroughly tested by several hundred American women in their own kitchens. The things they don't like in the...
Maxwell House, the coffee that tastes as good as it smells every time. Maxwell House coffee tastes as good as it smells every time. If you like to look at good coffee, listen to good coffee, smell good coffee, and taste good coffee, brew Maxwell House, the coffee that tastes as good as it smells every time. Maxwell House is good to the last drop. It tastes as good as it smells every time. Maxwell House.
Ladies and gentlemen, this commercial is going to use subliminal advertising. That means you will never see or hear the name of the product. Oh, it'll be there on the screen all right, but the naked eye cannot detect it. This way you sit back, relax, and enjoy me as I tell you this rather funny story. It seems that these 3 men decided to take a trip.
This particular model has 3 axles or units. individually driven by 3 separate electric motors. The axles are connected to each other by elastic rods, which enable the units to dip and roll with respect to one another. Steering is accomplished by the small steering motors mounted on the front and rear units. The wheels shown on this model are made of foam rubber, but this would not be the case for a real moon vehicle, since foam rubber could never endure the severe lunar temperatures. Instead, a full-size design might feature lightweight wire frames, which would be covered with a thin, tough plastic material. In case the lunar surface does not turn out to be a fine dust, but instead consists of a rough and rocky terrain, the wheeled vehicle will perhaps show itself to its best advantage. The individually powered units have good obstacle climbing ability, even when the obstacles are more than twice the height of the wheels. The vehicle can force itself over and around boulders, yet always hug the terrain because of its special design, which is called articulated. If obstacles such as chasms occur, such as the space between boulders, the vehicle will bridge the obstacle with its long body. Where one unit has lost traction and cannot pull, the others will push it.
What we count on the Globetrotters for. The Globetrotters are not gods. They are not dictators. They are merely an inspiration for us to aspire to. And yes, there will be cases where Gilligan and his friends don't make it off the island. We will stumble and fall as we race towards them. But hopefully, in time, we will join them on the court, and they will inspire us to accomplish great dunks.
I'm sorry, important question. I need context for this. Is it like one versus the gorilla? Like it's like a bad movie fight where the guys just keep coming in a line?
Good. 6% rate on credit card is crazy. And so these credit unions that don't know what they're doing, you can take advantage of them a little bit, and that is helpful. Plus, they live where you do. So I suggest look around where you live to find a credit union, and then we can start lending from there. Now, people who have...
Today on Cow Jump, we'll be discussing Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. If you can believe that. Let's look inside. You can't judge a book by its cover, after all. Wait, what's that in the tree? A cat! Ah! Mice are afraid of cats. That's your animal fact.
Welcome to Alone at the Table. Today your guest is Guy who just learned to play spoons, sort of.
Did you know? A whole orange will float on water. but a peeled orange will sink. Who gives a shit?
Like if they made Elden Ring in the style of The Office.
Was recorded on the monitors of the Mariner project.
Country horn. That's the Renault Dauphine. At any of 600 coast-to-coast sales, service, and parts headquarters. Won't you try it?
Hey, have you heard about the crazy new way to send a message today? It's flashed on a screen, too quick to see, but still you get it subliminally. Put on your specs, pull up your chair, and see if you can see what's coming through the air.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 59 Chevy.
See it?
Isn't it beautiful?
Some car, huh, folks? That was the 59 Chevy just then.
All new, all over again.
In case you missed it going by,
We're gonna give you all another try. See it? Now that you've seen the new Chevrolet,
in a somewhat subliminal way,
we hope that you'll place your order right now
for the 59 Chevy.
Here's how. Just go see your Chevrolet dealer right now.
The 59 Chevy's due out Thursday, October 16th. But you can get the details and place your order in advance.
So come right in
and right away to your Chevrolet dealer. For Chevrolet.
See it?
Some friends and I have been having an argument about this, and so I want your general read. What is the consistency of coughing? Is he hard? Is he soft? Some people say he's like a mushroom, but what does he feel like when I touch him?
Welcome to Alone at the Table. Today your guest is Guy who only kind of knows how to shuffle cards.
How did the crash happen? And are we home?
They said it was an engine malfunction. It's a miracle we survived. Right now we're in the best neurological research center in Italy. But I want to go home. I haven't heard from Mom or Joel in weeks.
My wife? Your brother?
Yes, Dad.
Why haven't they looked for us before now?
I don't know, Dad. I've gone through this whole explanation for you for weeks. It's time we leave here. You're not getting any better.
How do I know you are who you say you are? I don't know you. I don't know who you are.
Dad, I'm telling the truth. I'm your son. Your other son is at home waiting for you. You've been here for weeks. Don't you want to see him again? Don't you want to see your devoted wife? Please, Dad.
Try this new skin pigment enhancer to enhance your tan. Side effects may include, but are not limited to, hives, difficulty breathing, swelling of your face, lips, tongue, and throat, depressed mood, thoughts of suicide or hurting yourself, unusual risk-taking behavior, decreased inhibitions, no fear of upset stomach, nausea, vomiting, constipation, diarrhea, increased sweating, dry mouth, stuffy nose, loss of appetite or weight changes, lost interest. Also could cause superhuman powers like extreme speed, flexibility, mind reading, ability to fly, and superhuman smell. Also could cause death or decay. Please try our new product to enhance your tan and make you look great.
It's nice to have a beautiful woman to come home to.
You have a beautiful wife at home, and you shouldn't be here.
What's the matter? Don't I get a kiss?
Walt, it's only been a few months since the plane crash.
We've been together for years, while Matthias was alive. Why does it bother you now?
No, it's not that.
Then what is it?
I've been so happy with you. But there's something I have to tell you. Walter, the boys...
Marco is gone, Candace. And Joel will be all right at the company.
It's not that.
Cities empty and unproductive. If an emergency should come, our factories will be battle stations. Production must go on if we are to win. Our offices and homes will also be posts of duty, not to be deserted. With the knowledge of the first atomic explosions to guide us, our chances for survival will be far better than those of the people of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, if we act on our knowledge and are prepared. The first job is to look over your own home for shelter possibilities. If you live in a private home that is well built, the cellar is the safest place to be. The lower you get, the more barriers there are likely to be against blast, heat, and radioactivity.
Read Elden Ring in the style of The Office. Like Knives Out. But like there's more dimensions and stuff. You know the game Life is Strange? Yeah, like, but for birds. Like if the band 100 Gex had written 1984 by George Orwell.
Are you a gamer? What games do you play? What games do you got on your phone?
Welcome to Alone at the Table. Today your guest is Guy who really prefers to slurp wine.
Shadow, it's me, the devil. I'm here to convince you to do sin. Come with me.
Letting the new guy at work pick the music.
I don't know. Crazy shit's been happening and I don't know why. Stop asking me.
Guess I'm never getting up again.
Next time on As the Days of Our Young and Restless Lives Turn.
She'll regret killing Dad.
Walter, it can never work between us.
We're going home, Dad.
I have cancer.
I'm your uncle.
I'm alive, and I remember everything.
Matthias? I'm pregnant.
Hi, I'm Jay, and this video is caused by the dangers of friendship. My friend Nate Terencio and I go back a few years now. We first met while both doing work for the same website, wound up co-hosting on a podcast together, and we've remained friends ever since. Here we are, angering the great Ubisoft beast. As you can see, we know how to have a good time. Nate is a great friend. We support each other in our respective endeavors, and I think very highly of him and his opinions of what I do and make. And so, when I saw that Nate had sent me a game for the longest licensed voyage, and when I saw what it was, I knew he wanted me to have a good time with it, and I want to do right by my friend, and find something worth enjoying in the thing he has bought me. That will not be easy in this, the case of Garfield Kart.
It's an assertion of dominance, warning all who hear it echo. An apex predator is nearby.
Aaron, your eyes. What's happened to your eyes?
A towel around it and a comforter around it. Then he blindfolded himself and read just what was in the book. And Samantha says, "Hi, let's get out of here. I got one of your love letters in my pocket. First thing we know, that darn fool will be reading of it."
This is Oak Alexandrite with your daily forecast from our moon station. Over in New England, we're looking at balmy lows of 69 degrees going up to a whopping 103 in the afternoon. So folks in that Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut area, stay inside because things are looking pretty steamy out there.
Oh, no. Please, if anyone can hear this, you need to come to the address of the studio is...
Now, if you're in Baltimore looking out your window right now, that's not crab bisque. That's the thickest fog I have seen in my years here. You're gonna want to take your morning commute cautiously, maybe even bring a spoon. Now, if you're over in Detroit, all the way down through Chicago tonight, make sure to look up at the sky because we've got a meteor shower, and if you get to a dark enough spot, you may even see the Bowtie Nebula.
Due to my strong personal convictions, I wish to stress that this stream in no way endorses a belief in the occult.
And until then, that's ARGS, baby.
そうですね。よく聞かれてますね、この質問。個人的には私は
Fly me to the moon and let me kick its fucking ass.
私も好きですね。私も。ごめんね。時間切れです。良い子の皆さん、また月で。
Have you ever felt like Donald Glover in that Community scene that turned into a meme? Because that's how I feel reading these reviews. Some sort of collective decision was made here. Some brand of hive mind formed by the authors of these glowing reviews to open the gates into the realms of madness. I mean, for Christ's sake, this person's wife had a stroke. This one's whole family fell apart. And this one... this one seems fine. The phenomenon did not end there either. In my search into this game, I happened upon its straight and to the point page on the...
Part of everybody's job to protect that convenience for themselves and all the others who enjoy it by putting the bottles back in the rack. Do your part. Put empties in the rack. Safety first. It's just a reminder in case anyone should forget that empties belong in the racks. And the racks themselves, they're always located at the coolers and elsewhere in handy places. By keeping things straight, we'll keep refreshment on the job. It's keeping everything in its place that counts for a safer place to work. And everyone in the plant realizes the safety value of alertness on the job. For the men who work with molten metal, for the...
Garfield's moral compass. Let's think on this. Harry, as a character, seems to be cast as a sort of dark Garfield, a shadow to Garfield's Sonic. Garfield has things he hates, but also things he loves, and apparently also does have some degree of morals, his gluttony and dog-kicking aside. After reflecting on these things, I began to reflect yet again on Artifact Studio and their likely desperation to make something, anything, better than this. They must feel themselves to be the Harry to the Garfield of more successful studios, the Garfield of Mario Kart even. All Artifacts wants is to be loved like those better games are. All Harry wants is to have a home and comfortable life like Garfield. So what lengths might a studio gone full Harry be willing to go to in order to be loved? What would they be willing to put into their game to sway players into letting their collection of carts and animals into their hearts? I think the answer, the only
largest transport plane in the Air Force. It's no picnic flying a payload over country like this. And when ice fog moves in over those mountains, then you're heading for trouble. Enter GCA, Ground Control Approach. The eyes of the Air Force, guiding planes to safety in bad weather situations. Every precaution is taken, including an emergency standby generator. Oh, ice fog's really socking in now.
51054, I have you in radar contact. Ceiling is 0. Visibility 1/16 of a mile with ice fog over.
Roger, understand the weather. The ice fog up here is pretty bad. Let's make it good the first time, over.
Perform your final cockpit check. Your gear down and locked, over.
Roger, cockpit check completed. Gear down and locked, 5-4.
Roger, 51054, your final controller.
This is what the boys in the Arctic call a hairy situation. Our C-124 is flying totally blind through a treacherous ice-fogged mountain range, completely dependent upon GCA for its safe landing.
Roger, your heading is 235. You're correcting over to the on-course nicely. Your heading is 235. Now right, 3 degrees.
'65 was a successful year for space science and applications. There were the spectacular results of the Ranger and Mariner missions, and the other significant accomplishments which advanced our programs toward their objectives. These objectives are to explore the moon, the planets, and the interplanetary environment of our solar system, to investigate the sun and its relationship to Earth, the geophysical properties of the Earth, and the physical nature of the universe, to determine the biological effects of the space environment on Earth life forms, and to search for and analyze extraterrestrial life, to develop experiments for manned space flights which use the special capabilities of the trained astronaut as a sensor, manipulator, and evaluator, to provide pre-doctoral training for scientists and engineers, and grants for space science research projects and laboratory facilities to best use university resources for the national space effort. To develop and manage launch vehicle systems on which reliable space transportation for all payloads depends. To conduct research and development on meteorological satellite systems and support the Weather Bureau in applying them to an operational system. To develop and apply space technology to other practical satellite applications, such as communication and navigation. In April 1965, one accomplishment in communications was the NASA turnover of SYNCOM-3 and SYNCOM-2 to the Department of Defense for their operational use. The basic engineering data planned for them had been largely collected. SYNCOM-3 was launched in 1964 and maneuvered into the world's first stationary orbit at an altitude of about 22,300 miles over the mid-Pacific. SYNCOM-2, launched into the world's first synchronous orbit in 1963, was moved in 1965 to a new station above the Indian Ocean. Now both communications satellites are serving the Department of Defense for voice and teletype to Southeast Asia. Experiments in air-to-ground communication.
Welcome to my Moon Reports. This is my little series where I'm going through and talking to each of the other creators on the Moonshot Network, and we're just fucking. I want to know more about my friends and co-creators. Now, the big secret here, the rub with this one.
And then you can acquire an approximate knowledge of all of the shit, and then you could know all the things.
But how? Good evening, Baltimore sports fans. It's time for Maryland Baseball.
Forming the same sentence in our heads, Martin, but go ahead.
I was just gonna say, but boy am I a sucker for when Pokemon makes really good alien designs.
I like when Pokemon does weird shit well. And that is something that just always gets a lot of points for me.
Yeah, I think I might have to go LGM on this one.
You're LGM, I'm LGM, Martin's LGM. Audrey, are you the lone Meryl stan?
I'm the lone Meryl stan, but I'm also not that mad about it. Like, LGM's a good design.
Meryl, we love to see. I hope Azumarill is still on here, because I would stand for Azumarill a little more. I'm pretty sure we killed Azurill, because Azurill's a fucking nothing Pokemon. Adds brutal video game murders.
That's your animal fact.
Welcome to Alone at the Table. Today your guest is guy who just learned to play spoons, sort of.
is a beautiful bear and I'm no longer afraid to fork.
No.
It's not a rating.
Yeah, I
know. I would give this definitely 10 emo bears with their 10 emo forks, eating 10 pieces of emo bacon.
Is emo bacon like just burnt?
It's burnt, yeah.
Burnt, like,
it's kind of just like distraught. like it's like bacon that was like cooked to the point where it makes faces.
Oh. Oh no. That sounds scary. But, yeah, 10 out of 10. This is perfect. If there's any merch that I think more bands should do, it's interesting stuff like this.
Yeah.
Which is the next thing I was going to go into.
Like Knuckle Puck.
Yeah, Knuckle Puck, they have fanny packs, which I need to get a Knuckle Puck fanny pack to carry this around in. And then I need to get an Andrew Jackson Jihad salad glove to hold this.
That's really specific.
Yeah. But, I mean,
yeah.
The like beer koozies and stuff, bands have been selling those. And
that's been getting more popular, and I like that.
Those make a lot of sense. Like this just doesn't make any sense, but it's wonderful.
40 Strong has a comb.
Yeah,
a comb that doesn't work.
They had a comb, a lighter. They had like 2 other things. I think they had a bottle opener, and then they had one other thing. The store so far sells weed grinders, which we do not endorse.
We can't condone that on the show.
We don't. It's not that we can't, it's that we don't. Drugs are bad. Then I'll edit in another X, but what else is there? I think I've seen a Weezer Snuggie.
Oh my god.
There's the Wonder Years has some interesting things. They had a lunchbox for the upsides.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, it was
that would
it
work.
was for the reissue album art with Hank on it. I have a Hank the Pigeon doll. I don't have it with me, but I have one of the Hank Pigeon dolls, and he looks miserable.
He was.
Yeah, I think bands should do more just wacky things like this. I mean, hopefully it's more planned than, dude, I'm so high right now.
Yeah.
Because I guess like he just found a website where you can.
Any natural predators. The desert tree frog's croak serves as more than merely a mating call to fellow amphibians. It's an assertion of dominance, warning all who hear it echo. An apex predator is nearby.
Aaron, your eyes. What's happened to your eyes?
The towel around it and the comforter around it. Then he blindfolded himself and read just what was in the book. And Samantha says, "Hi, let's get out of here. I got one of your love letters in my pocket. Plus thing we know, that darn fool will be reading of it."
This is Oak Alexandrite with your daily forecast from our moon station. Over in New England, we're looking at balmy lows of 69 degrees going up to a whopping
All right, what's up, YouTube? Today we're going to be opening up the $10 box from Pizza Hut. It's actually the $11.99 box now, but you know they really got me on that one. But yeah, we're going to see what's going on inside here. Ah, shit! It's just another pizza. All right, put this with the other ones. Thanks for watching.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? So it's been, I don't know, 4 or 5 weeks at this point. But but I'm not giving up hope. I'm still here, and today I'm going to teach you how to. I don't know. Can I be real with you guys for a little bit here? It's upsetting that no one seems to care that I'm gone, that I've gone missing. I've been mailing these videos back to Alien Happy Hour. I've been people know that I'm stranded on this island. The 16 of you that watched the last video, you guys know, and yet no one's trying to find me. I mean, I know that I'm just a common Deuteronomist. That seems like I'm this know-it-all on the internet that's teaching you all sorts of things, all sorts of important things, but guys, I'm vulnerable just like you, and it hurts that no one's even trying to find me. I mean, I Googled my name and nothing came up. No one cares that I'm gone. If only, I don't know. Thanks for watching.
What is the consistency of coughing? Is he hard? Is he soft? Some people say he's like a mushroom, but what does he feel like when I touch him?
Welcome to Alone at the Table. Today your guest is Guy who only kind of knows how to shuffle cards.
The Globetrotters didn't save Gilligan from the island because to do so would be deciding Gilligan's fate for him. And that would make the Globetrotters gods, dictators even. And that isn't, it can't be what we count on the Globetrotters for. The Globetrotters are not gods. They are not dictators. They are merely an inspiration for us to aspire to. And yes, there will be cases where Gilligan and his friends don't make it off the island. We will stumble and fall as we race towards them. But hopefully, in time, we will join them on the court, and they will inspire us to accomplish great dunks.
I'm sorry, important question. I need context for this. Is it like one versus the gorilla? Like it's like a bad movie fight where the guys just keep coming in a line? Like, is no one allowed to like pair up or anything? I thought y'all were gonna like swarm him like ants when they eat something that's way bigger than it. You know what I mean? Like that pack of street dogs that ate a person. You know?
Genuinely, the thing with credit unions is that a lot of them will fold because they're giving out like 6% interest rates on credit cards. That's crazy. And that sounds like I'm being facetious. I'm not. I have seen these kind of credit cards put out at credit unions. And for those of you that don't know, the average rate right now is between 18% and like 22%. And that's considered good.
6% set, the guiding hand of this special service is an important part of attaining the perfection of color that has become the keynote of Technicolor.
And here it is, the greatest advance in television since color television itself. The ultimate in performance and convenience. 7-function remote control color television, so beautiful it enhances any decor. Clean, modern styling. No knobs or gadgets in sight. Superb cabinetry, master crafted of the finest woods. But the outstanding feature of this great new color set, the one big feature that sets it apart, is an amazing new wireless wizard electronic remote control. So perfected, you can operate every control, all 7 functions, and each function is completely variable. Tint, color, brightness, volume, fine tuning, channel selection, on-off. You can tune either with the remote unit from your easy chair or use the push-button panel in the cabinet. Here, hidden, is the push-button panel. It operates exactly in the same way as the wireless remote unit. These rocker bars control all of the necessary tuning functions. To use the 7-function wireless wizard remote control, turn on the power for the remote amplifier at the set. From then on, the set is operative on remote push-button tuning. This red button lights up and take a trip.
The second guy goes back to the dry cleaner, says... He opens the little door, goes... Zip, 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 zip. So the third guy says, yeah, but you better bring back the hangers.
Shadow, it's me, the devil. I'm here to convince you to do sin. Come with me.
Letting the new guy at work pick the music.
I don't know. Crazy shit's been happening and I don't know why. Stop asking me.
guess I'm never getting up again.
Some friends and I have been having an argument about this, and so I want your general read. What is the consistency of coughing? Is he hard? Is he soft? Some people say he's like a mushroom, but what?
Fly and superhuman smell also could cause death or decay. Please try our new product to enhance your tan and make you look great.
It's nice to have a beautiful woman to come home to.
You have a beautiful wife at home, and you shouldn't be here.
What's the matter? Don't I get a kiss?
Walt, it's only been a few months since the plane crash.
We've been together for years, while Matthias was alive. Why does it bother you now?
No, it's not that.
Then what is it?
I've been so happy with you. But there's something I have to tell you. Walter, the boys...
Marco is gone, Candace. And Joel will be all right at the company.
It's not that. I know you'll take care of Joel.
Then what is it, Candace? Tell me.
Walt, I think Matthias isn't the boy's father.
But it's been years. How can you be sure?
I've known for so long. If only I had found a way to tell you.
I'll have to go talk to Joel.
No! This can't change anything. Oh, I shouldn't have told you.
Candace, I love you. It'll be all right.
Walter? Dear? He said he'd be working late.
Good morning, Mr. Terry. You submitted a tip on our website. Can you tell me more about what you saw?
Guess who just got back today? Them wild-eyed boys that had been away.
Oh, did you interact with them at all?
They were asking if you were around.
Did you say anything?
Told them you were living.
I see. Did you have any further contact?
They were asking if you could be found. Told them no. Oh shit, you know that time I told them no. Now my blood will spill.
Mr. Terry?
Here it comes.
Mr. Terry, lock your door. Agents will be there shortly. Mr. Terry, please get to an interior hallway away from windows. This may buy you some time.